All right, we are back. Get Warrior Tough. Shout out to Hey, it's Honest Abe. We miss you, buddy. Glad you're listening to the show, bud. All right, he just hit us up on Twitter. Okay, so Dutch, I don't want to belittle the sense of humor thing because this is like a huge deal. Because this goes straight to charisma, straight to influence, and those things are about making you feel good about yourself while you're in my presence. So if I have a sense of humor and we're laughing now, that doesn't mean I'm sarcastic, that I'm caustic, that I insult you, and then I'm laughing about it. That is not what we're talking about. Because that doesn't make them feel good about themselves.
Absolutely. That's the thing that it's not, again, you're not, and you know, it doesn't take much to be good at this. What it has to do more than anything, because some people think comedy or being able to be witty is a gift, is a talent. Yeah, it can be. But the flip side of it is when you relax and you allow yourself to be open, not negative, positive, smiling, all those things, then that breeds that happy space. It breeds this space for comedy, to laugh when something silly happens, or not being so serious. So you don't have to have a talent at comedy. It's just that you have to be open to it. You have to be, happy and open enough to receive it when it happens. Because if you're around us, comedy is gonna happen. We don't have to try to make it happen. It just happens. I'm guessing in most people's lives, fun things, silly things happen at any moment, and you just have to accept it as such and not be cranky and angry about everything, and just live.
I mean, and you just got. I love my kids are just like laugh machines, dude. I mean, they just from the time that they were little. Now, my oldest one's an adult. Even the other ones are teenagers. They make me laugh all the time. I mean, they're awesome. We have such a great, and you've been in my house, man. The atmosphere in here is, I like shenanigans, dude. I love shenanigans. Sometimes it does get me in trouble at the dinner table. I'm not going to lie, but I take the heat for it. I don't just, throw my kids under the bus if they get in trouble. I take the heat because I started it.
Amen.
Yeah. All right. So look, here's this next one, man. We don't really have time to dig into this, but because we've kind of talked about it before. But being present, like put your phone down and fully engage. Be present.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead.
Now I was gonna say that put your phone down is the newest, but these strategies and these things we're listing are timeless. Right now it's the phone. Right now it's the PDA. Right now it's the what do you call it? The tablet. That's what it is right now. So that's the best visual that you could have used, is put the phone down.
Yeah. Because
that's literally what we're talking about. Give people the attention. Give them your undivided attention. Give them your and that's part of your acceptance right there.
Absolutely.
It's giving them your attention. That's giving someone your attention is more valuable than money.
Right, and here's one of our quotes that we say on the thing, and this is how I close out all of our seminars. Right, I tell people thank you, because the greatest gift that you can give anybody is your attention, and you gave me your attention for 8 hours today. Thank you, and that's really the absolute bottom line, is that it is more valuable than money or any. It's the greatest gift you could give somebody after you fulfill their number one need of acceptance, because that's really what attention is that I'm giving you my acceptance.
Amen.
And you and I have talked about this with the put the phone down, be present. It goes right into the 5 levels of listening.
Absolutely.
Stop being the pretend listener. That's what I'm talking about with the phone down. Even if you are having a phone conversation with somebody, if they're checking their Facebook or their email while you're talking to them. They're like, They ain't hearing a thing you're saying. Right? And if you're that person, I always ask, who's that frustrating for? They're like, for me. I'm like, no, it's frustrating for everybody, because they wish you would just shut up so they could watch their, YouTube video. I mean, so if you really want to be able to have influence over people, if you want to be that charismatic person, then you got to fully engage and be present. Now I'll tell you, listen. I had some of the greatest mentors with this people whisperer stuff. Who is just ridiculous about fully engaging and making you feel like you're the most important thing in the universe at that second is Bill Clinton. When you shake that guy's hand, like he does the second hand, right? The second hand comes up and he grabs like the elbow, and he's fully engages you with his eye contact, and you feel his warmth, and his total attention is on you. You're the most important thing in the universe at that second, and that's how he makes everybody feel. That's how he got elected twice. No, I'm serious.
I agree. I mean, I hear you, man. I hear you. But that's the power of that, man. That's the people talking about shaking hands and kissing babies. What do they say? That's it. I can't think of a better illustration of that.
I mean, and I personally know. I mean, I've met him and I've had plenty of interactions with him. Because I was on Hillary's detail for a while, right? So I'm telling you, this guy is fully present. Whenever you walk, and I haven't seen him in a bunch of years now, though, so it's been a while. I think like 2004 was the last time I saw him. But I mean so I don't know. He's getting older, but even back then, I mean, he would, bam. I'm telling you what, you walk into side of his airspace, he's fully engaged, he's fully present, and he is listening to you. And if he's not, he at least makes you feel like he is.
I tell you what, he's probably better at it now than he ever was.
I don't know, I've seen a couple video clips. He's kind of crotchety right now, but it's all good. But the 5 levels of listening, right? So we don't really have time to break those down. We've done them on past shows before, the 5 levels of listening, but that's where that fits right here, is to be present and fully engage. Be present and fully engage. Now, here's the next one, Dutch. This, again, easier said than done, right? Be genuinely interested in only those people that can help you get to where you want to go. Is that right?
No.
No. It's be genuinely interested in every single body. Every person. I'm genuinely interested in every single human being. I'm genuinely interested. Not just like the important people, not just the people that can help you get to where you think you can go. Everybody. And I'll tell you, this is when I was the lead advance, or even when I was the agent in charge, when I was on Nancy's detail, we'd go to these, you're hobnobbing, you go to these events, and it's the most richest, powerful, who's who of, celebrities, of, actors and actresses, athletes, movies. Yeah, I would go in, and when we did our advance, like a lot of guys, they're all just starstruck with it. I'm over there. I'll work the room because I need to know everybody who's on the wait staff, the janitorial staff, who the parking attendants are, because those are the people that help me when I'm in the jam. They're the ones that help me get in and get out. They're the ones that help me get to the safe room if something happens. I'm genuinely interested in all of those people. And you know what? When I went and I would work the room and immediately go introduce myself to them first, that's when I'm always getting fed. My whole team has got coffee. They're fed. We are taken care of, not because I'm trying to get something from them, but just because I was genuinely interested in them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A quick story. Dabo Swinney, head football coach at Clemson University, got a commitment from a kid because his mom, Dabo met his mom very briefly at an event where she was one of the servers years ago. So the kid was a teenager. The kid must have been 13 years old. And he was very pleasant to her. And he had no idea who this woman was going to turn out to be, but he was very pleasant to her. And she mentioned something about her child at age 12 or 13, that one day he wanted to play college football. And Dabo said, send them to me. I'll take care of them, and just very cordial. And then years later, this kid turned out to be a significant football recruit who's now going to Clemson University. And she herself cited that date.
Love it. Hour's gone. Peace out.